Got the ladies in the house, come and see just what they into. Every Wednesday at 8, and don't you be late. We gon' keep it simple here at Girl Talk. These beautiful queens talking anything and hosted by Prez. Girl Talk. So when the ladies sit with you, it's time to listen to what they have to say. Girl Talk. These beautiful queens talking anything and hosted by Prez. Girl Talk. So when the ladies sit with you, it's time to listen to what they have to say. Girl Talk. Got the ladies in the house, come and see just what they into. Every Wednesday at 8, and don't you be late. We gon' keep it simple here at Girl Talk. These beautiful queens talking anything and hosted by Prez. Girl Talk. So when the ladies sit with you, it's time to listen to what they have to say. Girl Talk. These beautiful queens talking anything and hosted by Prez. Girl Talk. So when the ladies sit with you, it's time to listen to what they have to say. Girl Talk. Got the ladies in the house, come and see just what they into. Every Wednesday at 8, and don't you be late. We gon' keep it simple here at Girl Talk. These beautiful queens talking anything and hosted by Prez. Girl Talk. So when the ladies sit with you, it's time to listen to what they have to say. Girl Talk. These beautiful queens talking anything and hosted by Prez. Girl Talk. So when the ladies sit with you, it's time to listen to what they have to say. Girl Talk. Got the ladies in the house, come and see just what they into. Every Wednesday at 8, and don't you be late. We gon' keep it simple here at Girl Talk. These beautiful queens talking anything and hosted by Prez. Girl Talk. So when the ladies sit with you, it's time to listen to what they have to say. Girl Talk. These beautiful queens talking anything and hosted by Prez. Girl Talk. So when the ladies sit with you, it's time to listen to what they have to say. Girl Talk. Got the ladies in the house, come and see just what they into. Every Wednesday at 8, and don't you be late. We gon' keep it simple here at Girl Talk. These beautiful queens talking anything and hosted by Prez.
They out here today now. And girl, they as out here
and
today.
in the jogging pants too, girl.
Ooh. Hey, what's that in your pants? What's that in your pants? Are you just happy to see me?
Or is that a shotgun?
These young boys, they don't know what they're missing. I got that cootie cat for you, eh? I got that cootie cat for you. It don't purr growl. Oh, it growl.
This shit been knighted, boy. You know what I'm saying? The King of England touched this.
Hey, I'll suck you like a Werther's original.
While listening to WAP remix, yes we will.
Blow you like a pinwheel.
While sucking on motherfucking the glitter of life.
Oh, man.
You know what that is.
Pick this titty up. Pick this titty up.
Go ahead and get it then, young man. I like the ass on
you like cellulite? Oh, you like stretch marks? Your baby mama got it. Your baby mama got it, though. Okay.
You look like Joe Camel. Getting no red rap money.
Ooh. Hey. We can do it anywhere except under a fan, baby. We can do it anywhere except under the fan.
Baby, you dry up still.
Oh, yeah, I still dry. And little dab to do it, though. Little spit. I'm right back at it.
Water base, ain't that a beach? Okay.
This I said this is cootie cat. It got cootie meat. You know? It got old. Cootie meat old.
Baby, you ever want to turtle fuck your auntie?
Woo.
Give me a call.
Woo. Come here, baby.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey.
I'll fix your carburetor.
If you wanna get your body right, that's presidential fitness. Wanna get your booty tight, that's presidential fitness. And the star is born with the unicorn at Presidential Fitness.
That's right, Presidential Fitness, where they offer men's and women's fitness classes, jiu-jitsu, youth classes, and even high-intensity workouts. So if you need to get your body right, come see us at Presidential Fitness, located at 4179 West Jefferson.
If you wanna get your body right, that's Presidential Fitness. Wanna get your booty tight, that's Presidential Fitness. And the star is born with the unicorn at Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium.
Oh, come on, Coach. What's up, man?
Everybody ready? Yeah. Hit it.
I wear glasses when I
Especially if it's a long.
What up? Welcome back to another episode of Girl Talk with Prez. I'm your host, Prez, and I have my lovely ladies here today. Hey, Minda. Hello, Heather. As always, we have an interesting topic, and it is called Why Men Are Opting Out of Marriage While Women Still Say I Do. This is actually a request a couple of weeks ago for me to do. What's that? Shit, God damn it. Did y'all hear me or not? God. Come on, I'm gonna do it again. Hey, what up? Hold on, one second, hold on. What up? Welcome back to another episode of Girl Talk with Prez. I'm your host, Prez, and I'm here with my lovely ladies. How you doing today, Minda?
Doing good.
How you doing today, Heather?
Good.
All right. So, again, I'm gonna show you what we're talking about. The title of today is called "Why Men Are Opting Out of Marriage Why Women Still Say I Do." All right. So, this topic was requested of me a couple weeks ago, but I had other topics before it, so I thought I'd bust it out today. Though. So. He said he was thinking about getting married. This guy I was talking to, and he said he doesn't see any benefits of doing it because they both got kids. They're both older. He just said it wasn't no benefit in them for. We got Holly in the house.
Hillary Holly.
Sound isn't very clear. Still, hold on.
Can you hear me now?
Music is too loud. That's better. Okay, I didn't even see over here how I figured it out myself. Like that is bumping over here. All right, so we started over, but he said he didn't really see any benefit of him getting married, and he was like kind of getting pressured. And actually, this is a young man, one of my clients' sons. He is 21. His girlfriend is 19. And she just really wants to get married, really so bad, okay? And
red flag.
It's definitely a red flag, you know what I mean? And I met the girl, I don't like her, okay? I told him, he knows that. I don't like her, and I think he should really kick her to the curb. But they've been together for a little bit, and you're going to learn, sir. Just saying, you know? So sometimes you got to take some advice from some older guys. I think that's some advice he should take from me, but he'll learn. So again, he wants to marry her because she wants to get married, and he said he would like to get married, but he don't know if he should. You know, so today we are talking about pretty much which side is it more for the woman? Is it more for the man? Is it equally for both? All right. So something I notice about relationships now is that not even now, just the stats say that a lot of ladies aren't committing to the marriage, all right, and a lot, the reasons are, what's it called, irreconcilable differences. Okay, that's whatever. You know what I mean? That's not even infidelity, and second on the list is money. So she just don't. she might have outgrew her husband, but he doesn't make enough for her no more. Those are the top reasons. Not even that, like you're cheating or nothing like that. I feel like a man definitely takes marriage way more serious than a woman because a man has to actually get on his knee and propose. So you don't do that if you plan for real. Now it is some guys that might do that, but most guys don't say, "Hey, I'm about to change my whole life for fun." Okay, so and I think if women were the ones that, of course, that just sound weird. If the women were the ones that did see, it can't be like that. I was gonna say if women did the proposing.
I know my boss did that.
She proposed to her husband.
To her most recent, yeah.
Okay.
Because her husband died, in a tragic accident like 15, 16 years ago. Well, they proposed to each other on the same day. Her and her. So he was planning, and they couldn't tell, the family couldn't tell the other one.
Okay.
And they both proposed on the same day.
Bullshit.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
But so it was two-sided, but still, it was a time where a female,
Her, I'm tired of this clock and his last moment clock were in sync. Okay, she said, "That's it, marry me." He's like, "Well, shit, I was going to ask you to marry me." That's crazy. Okay, but you can't have ladies out here proposing because a lady gonna propose after 2 weeks. All right, and she gonna propose to. Like, so if ladies propose, Drake could be married, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or if men have to give access to the relationship, actually. Women definitely give access to a relationship, but again, if women control access to relationships, they'll be in relationships with all the guys they want, you know what I mean? So, and only the guys they want. So, again, my young man, he was like that. He don't think there's any benefit for him to get married, and I understand that actually. So before we get into it, I looked up things that you only can get in a relationship and not a long-term relationship. Now, most of these things aren't easily got. Most of these things you can get in a long-term relationship. They're just not easily got, So pretty much the same thing you can get in a relationship is the same thing you get in a marriage. It just take some more paperwork, okay? Which is crazy that in order for me to marry you, I have to sign contracts. I have to. So in order for our relationship to be different, I just have to make it more legal. Y'all don't like the government already, but y'all love the government when it's time to get married, though. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I prefer.
When that link card gets reloaded.
I'm not. I prefer to not have Donald Trump in my business. You know what I mean? My relationship. You know what I mean? Shit. I would say Donald Trump, but he's just the government. So
some people prefer to.
Some people prefer
be extra.
So before I start with my list, Heather, what are some things you can get in a marriage that you can't get in a long-term relationship?
Sometimes like healthcare benefits.
Okay.
In a marriage.
What do you know what type of benefits? Or
I know benefits some people lose, like their sexual relations when you get married. But yeah, pretty much a lot of people, it's just because like insurance benefits. I don't know. Because I feel like if you want to get married, that's good, whatever. But then the people that do get married, like, is it wrong if they have a super lavish, but then people get judged that do want to get married and just go to the county building?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like whether you want to get married or not, you're going to get judged. Like, people are going to be like, well, that's stupid, no matter what.
Either way you go.
Yeah, but I really don't understand what you would benefit in a marriage that you wouldn't have before you got married.
It's more like after one or the other passes away, and you might get benefits from them after they die.
Okay.
If
in a marriage.
Okay.
If you stop doing the plumbing,
Mm-hmm.
then after we get married, that's bad. It's bad.
Okay.
I'm saying like that, I'd be mad.
All right.
I'd want a divorce like the first.
Oh my God.
I'm like, all right.
But the sex usually don't slow down because of the man. That's what you're talking about.
Some people do though.
Well, I feel like
that's weird.
I feel like it's the lady. I don't think a guy.
No, that's what I mean though.
Okay.
Like once you completely, then that you should just break up.
Well, also, I understand that, but if there's some kids involved, then the sex is a minor thing. It has to be.
Yeah, I just mean though for people that are like newlywed and stuff.
How it says,
to have
I want to get married.
A quick dry spell is kind of wild,
I'd
be like you, like we get married,
immediately,
have our honeymoon, and then come home. Week later, things good. The next week, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. You got one more. You got one more week probation, and then
you speaking as a man or as a woman?
Both, like both sides. Like I don't
think guys do that. I don't think guys do that. Like almost when I say I don't think guys do it, if we had to throw a percentage wise on it, it'd be
You mean roll out on sex?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I just meant that you meant guys wouldn't be like, oh, well, fuck you.
No,
no, they would.
No, I'm thinking.
I'm just saying,
guys
like
the one that
soon in a marriage, red flag, like for real. You hope there was a prenup. Plan B's.
Holly says, I want to get married, but I would hope it would be because he wanted me to be his wife, not because I pressured him into it.
Yeah.
I hear that. Or even, so Minda says, after you die, you get benefits. So I had to ask AI, so because I felt like it'd have been too hard for me to try to find things so that you only benefit from one side. So I thought, let me just go ahead and ask AI, let that bitch do it. She'll tell me. So here are things you can get in a marriage that you can't easily get in a long-term relationship. Automatic legal recognition as next of kin. All right. In a marriage, spouses are automatically recognized as next of kin for medical decisions, hospital visitations, and emergency situations. When you're in a long-term relationship, non-married partners are often need legal documents like power of attorney and healthcare proxies, which require proactive planning and may not be universally recognized. So, if you're not, I don't think too many legal documents apply when you're in Ghana or over in motherfucking Russia, but pretty much here in America, you still get you can apply for the legal recognition if you're not married. So even though it'll be tough to get, it's not something you won't get in a marriage. So You still can be considered next to kin. How it says,
I'm trying to think.
you get Social Security benefits for your spouse. Okay, I mean, if that's what you care about, it's like yeah. So if you care about Social Security benefits, then okay. So I don't think that's if a girl said, "Hey, you get these Social Security benefits," I'm like, that's not going to sway me to marry you. That's not a good argument right there. Okay. 2, inheritance. So if you're with somebody and you're married to them, they automatically get most of your stuff. There's no will needed for a married partner to inherit your stuff. But while you're not while in a long-term relationship without a will or specific legal agreement, the partners have no automatic inherit rights to any assets, and it may go to the family or estate. But that's what will's for, also. So. Was the question what you care about, or what was you get married versus not? You're correct, okay? But this is the podcast. We talk about stuff we talk about. Okay.
There's a lady, a patient, whatever, her husband died.
Mm-hmm.
And we've like gotten real close to her or whatever. And she came in straight up telling us she was not going to share his ashes with his kids.
That's not right.
That's shitty, dude.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the person he married, though. So you don't. But I feel like a will would take care of that too, though.
I was like, I said, hon, I was like, they can go get the mini urns. Mm-hmm. If it's like that, then at least let them get the mini little, even the tiny ones, like pill bottle size.
So you have
something, for fuck's sake.
It's a whole body. Can I get? Can I
get a fucking leg? Can I get a foot? Can I get an ear?
I mean, what's a foot? What's that right there? That's an ashes.
I just. It pissed me off because I was like, I'm sorry, but I'd probably would
beat your ass.
Yeah, if that was my dad and you were my stepmom, I'd probably have to punch you on that one.
I didn't get along with my stepmother, but when my father passed away, she made sure I had some too.
That pissed me off.
So definitely, you gotta be with somebody that understands your death wishes. Is that the thing? Death wish?
Yeah, your final wishes.
Okay.
Your final wishes.
Same thing.
Final will. Okay, I'll take that one. Death wishes is great.
Final death wishes.
I didn't know we were trying to convince someone to marry us for benefits. No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying if those are only reasons, if that's the only benefit, it should benefit somebody to marry somebody. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you tell me I gotta sign legal documents and have my relationship monitored by the state, then you're gonna have to sell me on that, and Social Security benefits ain't one of them. I'm not saying that's what we're talking about. I'm just saying that's okay. That's a undesirable. That's like saying let's say a woman say, well, I bring what she bring to the table? I bring nice nails to the table. Okay, I don't care about your nails. You know what I mean?
She says she brings walk. Is that a valid point?
I'll take some rock, some regular ass pussy for real talk. Okay, so what's the W stand for? Wait, okay, yeah, okay. I'll take some cop if necessary. You can just be creative, ain't gotta be wet. You know what I'm saying? I'll take some moist ass pussy. There you go. It ain't gotta be the wop, okay? You either want her to be or not. Okay, I agree with that.
Oh shit.
You got a little dark over there. Hold on.
Highway to the danger zone.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What happened?
The light went out.
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh hell no. Okay. Okay. So you either one or two or not. Yeah, that's true too. Yes. Okay. But again, you said, I mean, I could just say you're my wife. You know what I mean? So I could say at one point when marriage was started, it wasn't a legal contract. You know what I mean? So even in the Bible, it's not a legal thing. So if you want to just say your wife and husband, then you can do that. That'd actually be the right way to do it. But
what is what?
okay. And make it so I can see the whole screen and that screen. I moved some stuff around there. Y'all can see we got different background there. I suppose you convince you to want to marry me? No thanks. That's the whole point. What are you talking about? You are supposed to convince the person.
You're supposed to throw that ass in a circle.
So am I?
And make
is a man
Dorito sandwiches.
Is a man not supposed to convince you that you should be his wife? Like, hey, I'm gonna do this for you. You know I do this for you. You like me for that. You know what I mean? I'm convincing you that I'm working hard for you to want to be your husband. You know what I mean? So that's what that is. That's no different than pressuring someone to marry. Convincing them? I convince you that it's a good decision for you to do? That's pressure? All right. Okay. So inheritance, stuff like that, you know, without a legal contract already signed up, the other person isn't going to get that, but you still can get it if you got all this on the contract. So I'm trying to convince the whole reason why I started this is that I'm trying to convince him whether or not he should get married or not. You're with them in a relationship. That's how and when you decide. Not because I sold you on benefits you'll get. See, this is why guys are the person who acts. Okay? Because if you don't understand what I'm saying, the benefits, not benefits, the benefit. So, what's the benefit of me marrying a man? I can't have no kids. There's no benefit if I want some kids. Okay? So, if you was getting with an older woman and you wanted some kids, that's not a benefit to get with her if you want kids, right? Okay, so it has to be beneficial for a person, for whatever that man or woman needs. You know what I mean? It's on both sides, you know what I mean? So why a woman can't marry no bum? Okay, it don't benefit her to not be with a man who can't teach her nothing. How about that? Or it don't benefit a man that she got to lead. You know what I mean? Because she don't want to lead, or she don't think she's a good leader, but she's the leader. And he won't take the lead. He didn't convince. He's not being real convincing. It's not a benefit for her. Also, when I'm saying benefit, I ain't saying like monetarily. Also, it's a monetary value in there for women though to get with a man. You know, so when traditionally when a woman when a divorce happens, the woman gets the majority of the money. Okay, gets half, whether she made it or not. Okay, whether she was there when it was made or not. You know what I mean? So that's a benefit. It's a benefit to actually get a divorce for a woman. So those are benefits. Those are incentives. You should want to incentivize the person. Hey, I'm not going to cheat on you. That's a reason to get married to somebody. If I'm looking for a marriage. Hey, I'm submissive and cooperative. I'm going to do what you say. You know what? You're convincing me to marry you. That's the benefit. All right? Okay. So that's what I'm saying, Holly. Okay. So benefits. You should benefit from the person you with. I don't think that sounds crazy. If you're with a person who, let's say, you're with a person and y'all don't gotta stay together, but you're with them and you're having a financial problem, and this is your partner, this person who you go to for stuff that you need, and they can never help you. Well, I'm moving, or let's say, I need a place to stay for a month until my landlord, she is a slum lord, okay, and I need to move in with you for the next 2 weeks until I find another house. If you can't do that for me, you don't benefit me none. And so if I can't stay with you for 2 weeks, then that's not a benefit for me. Or if you can't figure out what I could do, you don't benefit me. If I gotta go ask somebody else for something, that means I should go talk to that person. Okay, or you heard this before. Like, there's women that don't cook or clean. Okay, well shit, I should fuck the maid then, if that's the case. She doing all my cooking and cleaning, why not fuck her? You know what I mean? Shit, you're not benefited. If that ain't if I handle all of this and you don't handle your part, that's not a benefit. All this thing just says sounds like relationship things to me, married or not. And you're correct. All right, you're still gonna have to go through these things regardless if you're married or not. So the what's the benefit of signing the contract then? You answered your own question right there, or you almost debunked the whole podcast right there. But we're gonna keep going. How do you like spousal Social Security benefits? Spouses can claim Social Security benefits based on their partner's earnings, including survival benefits after death. Non-married partners are ineligible for these benefits even after decades together, unless recognized as common law spouses in specific states. So in certain states, you still can get those benefits.
So yeah, with Jeremy, because Wells Fargo was in California, and they had that law. They still could do it in Illinois because that's where the headquarters was, where their paychecks, everything came from. So that's how they.
He really worked in California.
Yeah, so it was nice to have that benefit.
That's cool. Oh, hey, hold on. Never mind. Okay.
What?
Well, I was gonna say, you get that afterwards? After?
When he worked? No, when he worked.
Okay, all right. I'm about to say after. I'm like,
No.
I'm about to say that's not a benefit if you get it now, and I'm not with you. I'm pissed.
No, I'm saying it was nice when he worked there to not have to be married to be on insurance.
Okay.
Just because of the California law.
Mm-hmm. Say, okay, if these things happen, what more do I need to convince of you? You either want a wife or not. I mean, again, a wife is a title. Is it a legal? I guess it's a legal thing too, but it's still a title. All right, that can be given. So at one point, I didn't need to go down to the courthouse. I didn't need to get a marriage certificate. I didn't have to get my preacher to sign off on it at one point. So these are all new concepts if you think about it. But you still get Social Security in certain states. Another benefit.
If you're not married.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're not married.
What?
If it's considered a common law relationship.
Oh.
Another benefit of being married that you can't get easily in a long-term relationship is automatic spousal health insurance coverage. Okay, spouses can often join employer-sponsored health insurance plans with minimum hassle. Non-married partners may not qualify for employer plans unless explicitly offered. Okay, domestic partnership benefits, which are less common. Okay, so might not got to get some insurance, but should you have insurance anyway? But before you got into this relationship, oh, your insurance is cheaper than mine. That sucks. I still got insurance. Okay. So I'm not sure insurance benefits are a selling point. As if I was like, because I'm talking to the young man on why he should on the balance of if he should get married or not. So I get like two more. And I put these in order as what I think are the most important. So we're getting skimped. I got like 14. Yeah, I got like 14 of them. I ain't gonna go through all of these. You get immigration sponsorship rights.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think about that.
That's a benefit if you're from somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know, so, we all know what that is. We heard about people getting married for green cards and stuff. Another automatic, another thing for what you get when you're married is automatic joint property rights. And community property states assets acquired during the marriage is automatically considered joint property, and that's a benefit to. It's not a benefit to a man who buys everything.
If you have a good lawyer, though, it don't matter.
Anyone can say there anything doesn't make it real. Okay. I mean, you are correct, sure. But again, you talk about titles, though. You know what I mean? Shoot, you know what? You right. You right about that. I got a couple of hypotheticals that take us off of what we talking about right now. I got some questions. Let's go get to some questions. This is for both of you. What's the most surprising thing you notice about how men and women approach marriage these days, if any? Men.
Well, in my situation, it wasn't the special little proposal that you're expecting to get.
Okay.
It was like, well, we were planning on getting married, right? Well, I thought we were. Okay, let's do it then.
Oh, okay. Is the proposal important, or is it the fact that he want to get married? Is that the most important part?
Well, the most important part is knowing that they want to get married.
The way you went about it.
Yeah, like actually getting that special proposal is, it's something that a woman thinks about getting from the time she's a little girl. So it just doesn't seem to be as serious anymore.
Okay.
I've been asked to be married 3 times.
Okay. Let me think. Now, if I was to get married, me personally, I'm going to make a big spectacle of it. That's it. It's more for me than her, I would say. She getting married.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm about to make my spectacle. You know what I mean? It'd be the coldest one on the internet. Know that. I ain't gonna play around with it. It's gonna be something silly and cool at the same time.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. But again, if you put it like how you put it, and just like I'm putting it, it's for the other person instead of just the point. You know what I mean? So if I had to make a big grant, if you wanted me to, like, it's not a deal breaker, right?
No.
Okay. You know what I mean? So if it's a deal breaker, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Then you get a big. So we just sitting there, and shit. I bought the ring, and I was just trying to think of a good way to do it. Can't think of nothing, but I'm excited to get it. Hey, you know what I mean? You gonna marry me? Will you marry me? You know what I mean? So, I might get on the knee. We sitting there, it's late night watching Netflix. The Walking Dead is on. Her hair is crazy. She ain't got a bra on. One titty in her armpit, the other one on her shoulder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just bang. You know what I mean? So I mean, I feel like that's magical right there. Remember we was watching Zombies when I proposed to you? I get it though. What would be the what would be the bare minimum of that proposal you talking about? So the grand gesture. What is the bare minimum? So extra bare like some extra would be a plane going by saying, "Minda, will you marry me?" You know what I mean? That's extra. What would be the bare minimum?
If he would have at least had the ring when he asked me.
Oh shit!
And
Okay.
didn't buy it later.
Okay. So if he asks to marry you and say, "Hey, we'll go buy. I'll take you to buy the ring you want." That's not good either.
Well, okay, so now my ex-fiance, that's how he did do it.
Okay.
And he actually had the people at the store involved in it because he took me to see which rings I liked. He had me pick out like 3 different ones that I liked.
Okay.
But then he made the final choice.
Okay.
And then he had them set up a place where he could actually propose to me at.
Okay.
Even though it was inside a store where we bought the ring together.
So
You wanted to throw hands.
you found the ring first, then he proposed with the ring.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about
But
watching Walking Dead, scooping titties out of armpits. Say, hey, I'm ready to get married. Shoot, I can take you to get it ready tomorrow. That ain't cool. I really would like.
I'd probably still do it. It's still not a deal breaker. But it's nice if they have the ring first.
But you're gonna get the ring you want. I didn't feel like calling my mom and getting her in on the process. Shoot, I just I mean that'll take too long. You know what I mean? Shoot, we gotta go online, design a ring my mom think you'll like, stuff like that. No, I'm gonna ask you to marry me and we're gonna go get it tomorrow.
That's okay.
Would you still rather him have the ring? And would you have? Is there a ring that you? Let's say this is a cool ring. It's diamond and titanium. Titanium was a black. You know what I mean? So, or it ain't no diamonds in it. He just gave you a titanium. This is the way he want to give you. So, does it matter what the ring looked like?
It depended on, because more what he thought about the ring and why he picked that ring to give to me.
He thought
if
it
it
was
was
cool.
doing it because he was doing cheap and whatever.
What's cheap? Look,
What if it was
okay.
a bedazzled butt plug?
I'm not wearing that one, pal.
A cheap
That glow in the
ring.
dark.
Like, okay, so when I got married, my ring cost $120. I was happy with that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, now, I'm frugal bougie. Okay, when I do buy stuff, I like to buy the best stuff. If I buy something, I try not to buy shit. You know what I mean? So, to get I wouldn't propose with it. I wouldn't. I would have a lit. Like I would say, if I was just a thrifty guy, just a person who made some thrifty choices all the time. Even being cheap, I would have went like $300. You know what I mean? Shit, I feel like $300 for a piece of jewelry is a lot of money. You know what I mean? So if you got this for Valentine's Day, you'll love it. You know what I mean? Shit. So a $300 piece of jewelry for a wedding proposal, a ring, you know, so it still might be real gold plated. You know what I mean? Shit, so, but the how it look don't matter. The how the ring look don't matter. You'll just take whatever. You don't want to take it back. You don't want to replace it. It's purple gold. I don't know.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that is cold.
That would be cold. Chain.
My favorite color. So.
Jason P has sales all the time.
Yeah.
70% off.
Walmart.
So if I bought it for 120, it better have been for 70 off, huh? Heather, same question to you. What's the most surprising thing you noticed about how men and women approach marriage in 2025?
Proposal parties? No, I don't know.
Proposal parties.
Yeah.
Look, it's this thing called bride price or something like that. So you gotta, it's like a dowry. You gotta pay the lady for the basically saying yes. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Bride price or whatever, something like that. That's weird. Or a bride gift. You know what I mean? Like that's a new thing I've never heard before. So if I'm proposing to you, I'm supposed to get a gift with the proposal. It's supposed to be like a car or something. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be like a big gift. They like see, and that's what is tyrants. You know what I mean? Like, we can even say gender reveals. All right, let's go there. You know what I mean? I think those are like typically new. I never heard of a gender reveal until I was a little bit older. Like when my kids were born, it was just a baby shower expected. It wasn't no gender reveal. You know what I mean? Right. So, but some girls might expect a gender reveal and stuff like that, but that ain't needed. You know what I mean? So just like all this other stuff they got with it, we can even go making it really legal. All that stuff isn't needed for me to commit to you for life. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So that's another reason probably why men ain't. I'm for marriage. I'm for it. You know what I mean? So, but that would definitely a reason why other guys would not like to get married, just because there's new rules to it. You know, like if you look on the clips online, and of course the most ridiculous things go viral, you know what I mean? But when it's a lot of people saying these things, that's the crazy part. So when a lady say, "Oh, my ring got to be worth $50,000," like that's crazy, and she means it, you know? And she means it. Or I seen one. He got to go in debt for my ring. He want to get my ring. You know? He want to get me to marry him. Like damn, like that's not smart. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? So things have changed.
Oh, we lost our house and the car, and we have nothing to eat. But look at my ring.
No, she said I got divorced and look at my ring. You know what I mean? That's what she gonna be saying. This lady that keep the ring, been married a couple times, keep all the rings. So it's hers. We have 91% of men and 94% of women say dating is harder than ever. What is making it so tough for women to find a partner that's open to marriage? What do you think?
I don't know.
Speculating. What is so tough for women? Why is it so tough? I just gave you like some. There's other women.
Maybe they don't want to give up their roster.
Give up a roster, man. I mean, guys do that when they get with somebody. You know what I mean? Shoot,
girls don't always.
Oh, girls don't.
Some girls don't. Like, yes, they got a dude that's like putting the bill on some shit. They're gonna let go until like you can feel that. And if you can't, they're gonna be like, all right, peace. I'm staying with him.
Okay. So that would be making.
I know a lot of females that
I believe that it's called lily padding. Their attitude and lack of cooperation, they make it tough on themselves. Well, that's true too. Yes, I agree with that. That was advocating for the men right there. I was asking, so what makes it tough for a woman to find a partner that's open to marriage? So you said, well, I mean, that's pretty. If she don't want to give her roster, that makes it tough for a guy. You know what I mean? So, but I guess that makes it tough for the girl too. Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, sure. She just took another angle on it. Okay, I don't want to give up my roster, and that's what it makes it. Yeah, that's why it's tough for me to commit to that. You know what I mean? So, okay. I got stats. Okay, so Minda. With 1 in 4 Americans aged 40 never married, do you think women are still prioritizing marriage as much as they used to? What they prioritize?
What they want to do.
Ooh, that's so broad and correct at the same time. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I like specific answers, but that's the right answer because it's all different. That is not hard for anyone if you act right. What'd you say, Heather?
She went Pacific Ocean.
Yeah. Doing what they want. Yeah, that's like because what I notice is a lot of ladies don't want to be told nothing or change up anything for a guy. They'll literally say that. I feel so disappointed in my daughter if I ever seen a TikTok or a street interview or just a Facebook post talking about how niggas ain't shit or something like that, you know, or the equivalent. Well, my daughter, oh shit, they like chiggers and wiggers. So I'll just be disappointed because now, just if I was a dude and I ever saw you post that, you automatically you're automatically even if you start liking me, you're for fun on. Period. You know what I mean? Shit. If you say something like that, you mean something like that. If anything, you meant it at the time, and if you meant it at the time. And you don't now, you'll go get your value, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So but them having such an awesome dad, how dare you say that ain't shit, you know what I mean? Shit. That'll disappoint me right there. You talking about me too then, if that's the case. You know? When it's really your choices, now I know my daughter a thought bag. If she said men ain't shit, you know what I mean? Shit. That means you went through a couple men to get that. You can't, it don't take two. But you already made 2 bad decisions I don't like. You know what I mean? Sure. I look at my daughter differently if she couldn't keep a man. For real. What's wrong with you? It's extra easy. So, more questions. So, Minda, Well, no, just ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you again. 30% of adults are single, but men under 30 are more likely to be single than women. Is this a sign men are pulling away from relationships altogether? It's a trick question.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Say that again.
30% of adults are single, but men under 30 are far more likely to be single than women. So is this a sign that men don't want to be in relationships? I think it's just women are different now. You know what I mean? So, and well, you know what? Okay, I just changed my own mind. Women aren't different. It's just different times. So when women didn't want to get jobs and stuff like that, just any man who can take care of them, will be good enough. You know what I mean? Victoria laughing. How you doing, Victoria? Thanks for tuning in. How do I feel about what? I said, damn, hold on. Well, you messed up my whole point. Okay, we got them pouring in. I'm back. What up, Deidre? Okay, well, so y'all just popping in. God dang, okay, y'all just popping in. We talking about why men are opting out of marriage while women still say, I do. Now, Victoria, that's a married woman right there. So, you don't know nothing about this. So, hey, ladies. But what we just talking about? Okay. I said men are more likely to be single than women, and is that a sign that men are opting out of relationships because it's about value? Is that true too? I feel like value and benefits are the same thing. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all. You know. You gotta respond to my text too. Oh. Okay. I'll send you. I'll respond. My bad. Evening, ninja. What up, fam? So one more time, we're talking about why men are opting out of marriage while women still say I do. I got this idea from one of my clients' children. He was asking me what's the benefits to getting married than to just staying with his girl. Deidre says, I think the dating scene is toxic. What does that mean?
It is.
What does that mean, though? I agree. I just want to get what y'all mean. When I say toxic, that's when that I better get a $300 date on the first date. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like, these are bad values to have when dating on both sides. Okay. Well,
I don't expect that.
I think it's mostly on the lady side. A guy would, if women required certain things for a man to get with them, a man will have to do that because that's how you get. Because that's the only way you're gonna get some pussy. So if a woman who required marriage. Hold on. So number one, it gotta be a good deal anyway. Okay. So all because you say, hey, I'm not fucking until I'm married again, that don't mean that's a good deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, if you didn't have sex with your last husband until y'all got married, and then that's what you're doing now, I understand that. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, then I have to actually believe that.
But don't experiment with me.
Yeah, ain't no experiment with me. Say, I ain't about to love. It ain't about love. It's about what whomever can get from the other person. I mean, it shouldn't be about hate at least. You know what I mean? I don't think it gotta be about love. Okay, now listen. You're gonna have points in your relationship where y'all don't like each other, you know what I mean? Or when you're not happy. So and we all know when a lot of ladies choose their happiness over even their family, you know what I mean? So if all because a man ain't giving her enough time, she might get a divorce, and that ruins the family. You know what I mean? I love the show. Yes, ma'am. Appreciate it. Straight off T-Move. So yeah, I don't think love is the top. I think the top one is respect. You gotta be somebody respect. You know what I mean? There's people that in your life that you really respect, that you wouldn't say you love, but you be like, man, that's that dude right there. You know what I mean? Shoot. And if you need my help, I'll give him some help. But you probably wouldn't say you love him. You wouldn't cry if something crazy happened to him. You'll be sad, but you probably wouldn't cry. You know, or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna I'm trying to miss my question. Yeah, I was asking it, does this make I think the ladies definitely have the upper hand on fucking up the relationship scene right now. You know, we can't really talk to you. It's literally TikToks saying don't talk to y'all anywhere. You know what I mean? And these rules are typically for ugly guys. You know what I mean? We gotta read between the lines and let you tell the guys they don't like. Don't approach them, but we don't know you don't like us. This video saying how you don't need men, stuff like that. These are turnoffs. A lot of people just choosing to be single is a hassle to get the right person. When you get them, they change faces.
Yep.
That wonderful person at first, they get comfortable and let the mask slip. Okay, that's when you do homework though. I'm gonna say. Stop putting it off on women. I said mostly on women. I say it ain't all on y'all, but it ain't even. It's not 50-50. Ain't nothing 50-50 in life. You know what I mean? Shit. So even if it's 49-51, it's mostly y'all. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, I didn't put it all up on women. Goes back to value. Who is offering what? It's like that. For real nowadays. The ladies and men are both getting hurt just off of seeing potential in others. There you go. You know what I mean? You gotta understand what they've already done. It's the track record. You know what I mean? So if they did great things before you and you understand that they did, and then when you got with them, they just fell off. Okay, shit. That's just bad luck for you. You know what I mean? Shit, you did your homework, and for some reason, they didn't act the same when they got around you for some reason. You know what I mean? Shit, but if they always was a fuck up, and when you get with them and they fucking up, that's your fuck up. For real. Men are grinding, fam. I hear you. Shoot, women are grinding. What are you talking about? Men are grinding. Shoot. Like real talk, a woman has an option of the men she lets in her life. Okay, shoot. So if a woman is only attracting grimy men, she likes grimy guys. I'm gonna say that because A guy is subject to who likes him or who gives him time. You know, if the girl he likes don't like him, it ain't going nowhere. It ain't doing. You can't do nothing. Man will have a good woman who cook and clean, iron his clothes, and rub his feet, but he guaranteed to cheat. That's not true. Not guaranteed to cheat. And what if you did all those things except the things he wanted you to do? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you cook, you clean, but I told you to get in the gym. But I never told you to cook and clean. I like cooking and cleaning for you too. But you don't want to get in the gym and you think that makes up for what I want. Oops. You know what I mean? Shoot. Again, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Don't be mad at me either. Never satisfied. Huh? Man, it's hard to satisfy, man. That's why you get them early, lock in. Mm-hmm. That's how you do that. You know what I mean? So, you raise your man. I'm gonna say that's what not being taught these days. You raise your man how you want him to be to you. You know what I mean? So, when you talk to a lot of ladies, they say, "I'm gonna try to get in a relationship when I'm about 30." Okay. You missed 10 years of dating. No, you know what I mean? Shit. Not actually 12 years of dating. And you think you about to come in and get a top choice? It don't work like that. You know what I mean? You gotta build with a person. I come to talk smack with you. I'm like, yes, man, I appreciate it. Yes, man, get your smack on. Early and lock in 100. So, you know what I mean? Shit, that's how you do it. Dude, you know every move your man make, how he likes to make them. You know what I mean? Shit, what he needs from you, and when you get him in early, you can slack off a little bit on some shit because I've been here. You know what I mean? So she, with him early. She get pregnant. She can gain 50 pounds. You know what I mean? Well. You know, you have my baby, and you know, proved a lot of other things to me. I gotta let this 50 pounds go. I hope you get in shape. It ain't a deal breaker now. No. All men ain't bad. Of course not. Of course not. All women ain't bad. You never had that. Exactly. So yeah, that's how you that. That's what I'm trying to get to my daughters. I gave my oldest till 21 before I step in. Okay, my youngest, she been with her boyfriend for since her junior year. She'll be a sophomore in college coming up. Oh. So yeah, so she been with him for a little second. All right, and and I like him. I mean. He on a regular guy's path. I think. I like him, but I can't be his daddy. You know what I mean? For real. Yeah. Because I ain't his daddy, and I can only guide him with my daughter. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can't try to change who he is now because he is who he is, and obviously. My daughter like him for who he is. I hope that I taught her how to choose good guys, you know. And one day I seen her at the gas station. I'm telling you, fam, he scared her. I mean, I know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? She again, if that's how he like it, sure. That's what he got. You know what I mean? Sure. I will say. My daughter definitely she schedules stuff for him. She do what she wants to be doing. She loves this little thing. You know what I mean? So I'm trusting her judgment. I've met him. I've seen him many times. So, they go everywhere together. So I like him. He on a regular guy's path. Yeah. You know what I mean? When I get in a place where maybe I can help him out some, I will. But until then, I only can help her out, and that can trickle down. I guess you know what I mean. So, but my oldest, she only had one boyfriend outside of high school. She had one in high school, one outside of high school. We talk a lot.
Yeah.
He was a Chinese guy, you know what I mean? So,
Oh.
and she, or Japanese, whatever. She learned Japanese, so I guess it's Japanese, you know what I mean? She really liked what's the anime and kung fu stuff, and that's crazy because I know she get a lot of that from me. I guess it's the girl version of Bruce Lee movies. You know what I mean? She's learning Japanese. She ain't no punk. She was checking things. And he was quiet and doing what she said, period. That's what I said. Oh, no, hey, shit, I'm going to have to talk to her. She better chill the F out. Okay? Because you don't want, he gonna have to look over you one day and say, should I beat up this guy for you? Yeah, you ain't gonna like that. Okay? So I'm going to talk to her. I know what you mean. He get what he want. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say that. So she's very outspoken, which I tell her to be. You know what I mean? So but respectful. I know that. So I gave my oldest till she's 21 this year. You know what I mean? Her birthday was in February. So she got when 22 come, that's when dad get to step in. You know what I mean? So I gave you a couple years. Now I got these prospects. I already got 3. Yes, I got 3 in line already. All right. So, well, I guess next year, let's just say one right now is 27 and 28, and one's 30 now. So I guess like 31. But I'm not opposed to like a 10-year gap for my daughter. You know what I mean? So this dude that's 30, and he's just a white boy. You know what I mean? I know she like white guys, so I threw one of them in there. You know what I mean? So she got a selection. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 not even selection, 2 black guys, 1 white guy. You know what I mean? Of course, of course, I mean, shit, if she want to date a white guy, that's fine with me. But I would like some. I would like some brown kids. So, you know what I mean? They're gonna be like yellow. They're gonna be like little tea color kids. You know what I mean?
Tea color.
You love her. It's a little tea color. You know? I know if you choose the prospects, then they cool. Yes. These guys know about this plan. No, they don't know about the plan. You know what I'm saying? I'm observing. You know what I mean? Shoot, I can't get them excited. I mean, I can't look. So I got my top. Okay. The 26-year-old, he the most handsome. Okay, and he a chef. And like he's really good, and he's in school for some other stuff too. You know what I mean? So he works hard. He makes good money being a chef already, and I already know. Like I studied culinary arts, so I understand that everybody cooking. You know what I mean? So to be making he made about 50,000 already. You know what I mean? Too. I said that's decent. But he got a lot of. And that's early. He got a lot of growing to do. What happens if they're not available in the year? That's how I go. I'm on shit. That's why I got 3 of them. Hopefully one of them is, and then how you not available? You know what I mean? So if he is, number one, if you is cracking, I hope you crack. Number one, I know they cracking something right now. They should be. Okay, these some handsome guys. You know, shoot, and some girls gonna be out. You know what I mean? So I want a guy that's obviously handsome if they're handsome to other girls, then she might think they're handsome too. You know what I mean? So I would like for her to be visually appealed also. You know, hold on. Or if they say no, like how would this go? How would you tell her to pick one and I'll talk to him or what? So you look. No, listen. So the plan is, I'm giving my daughter. You see, my daughter don't know the plan either, though. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be like, hey, baby, I met a guy. You should meet this guy. You know what I mean? And before I say that to her, I already confirmed with this young man who probably don't mind going on a date. You know what I mean? Shoot, with a pretty girl. She's gonna. That's not the hard part. The hard part is probably convincing my daughter to do it. You know what I mean? Shoot. I'm going to say good question. Shoot, I'm going to direct them. I'm going to put them together. Say, hey, you know what I mean? Shoot, look, I met a guy who's very nice. I said, you should meet my daughter. I would like for y'all to go out on a date. My treat, you know what I mean? Shoot, here's the card, baby. You know what I mean? Shoot, and bang, there you go. You know what I mean? Shoot, maybe they hit it off. If not, shoot, I don't know. So you're not giving her options between the three. No, I'm gonna send my first pick. You know what I mean? Shoot, which is the youngest guy. You know what I mean? And just because he make I think I'll make probably like the same amount. You know what I mean? And I just quick Google searches on what they do, ask them questions on what they do, what their titles is. These men that I've met before, you know what I mean? And I talk to them. So they like me, you know what I mean? So so the youngest is the one, he a chef. The white boy be the second one, you know what I mean? Should even though he the oldest, he in the medical field. I'm not sure if he want to be a doctor or not, but he trying to be an anesthesiologist. So, say that for me.
Anesthesiologist.
There you go. Okay. So, we ain't the ones that have arranged marriages, man. This is new to me. I hear you too. And arranged marriages is I'm helping my daughter pick good men. Okay, because what she can't do. I mean, what I don't want her to do is to go off of how she feel about this somebody. You know what I mean? If I can put the right person in front of her for how she should feel, like, oh, okay, he is handsome, he is funny. Oh, my dad likes him, and my dad likes him because he got good character and potential to make a family for me. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for people that, like, together they could make about $90,000 a year and live a good life. You know what I mean? So if he by the time they 35, by the time he's 35, however old she is, you know what I mean? He making enough where she can stay at home with the kids. You know what I mean? Yeah. Stuff like that. I would like my daughter to live the soft life, you know what I mean? That picket fence, that work from home, do what you want life, you know what I mean? I think that's what would make a lady happy. You helping her along the way, nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I pointed her into the right direction. She can't do it on her own, you know what I mean? And then you can't leave it up to other women. That's just like somebody else teaching your daughters stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even leave it up to her mom. You know what I mean? Shit. Who says you pick good? You know what I mean? Shit. So, just pick awesome. But it's up to me to let you know. I'm just hitting it with some.
Signing it.
There you go. Some logical.
This is brought to you by.
Yeah, there you go. You know what I mean? Sure. Hey, if you want to get with somebody, I know you care about what I care about. I know you wouldn't like somebody I didn't like. I would think that would make you not like a guy. You know what I mean? Maybe if the dad knew this wouldn't have picked Bun. Maybe if my dad did this, okay, I wouldn't have picked Bun. Hey, I hear you. Maybe so. Shoot. It's up to a dad to do these things. I'm here to guide. Okay, shoot. No, you shouldn't do that. Don't live there. Don't get that car. We'll go together. Stuff like that. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to shut down. I'm trying to save her from herself. from themselves. So that's what I'm doing with my oldest daughter. Second dude, he cool. You know what I mean? He about 6'4". He work out. He got a cool job. He probably make around like 48, almost 50,000 too. And he cool. That's my last choice. He's my last choice. But he kind of lame. He kind of ugly too. You know what I mean? But I think the height make up for it. Let's make some big grandkids if anything. But yeah, nice dude. Last time I checked, he only had one girlfriend, so I'm guessing he only had sex with one person so far. He a religious dude. I don't really go for those, but he religious early. You know, not like later in his life shit and fucked up. Now you believe in the Lord. Okay, I need you being a devout Christian early. We just read this? Okay. Why don't you tell us like what questions we should ask a potential prospect to weed out bums? Well, it ain't like y'all don't ask bad questions, you know what I mean? But y'all still pick bad men sometimes. So the only way y'all can not do that is you gotta ask somebody else, not your friend, not your girlfriend. It gotta be like somebody in your family, somebody who don't want no pussy from you, okay? Or a person you really trust and you know that he don't want no pussy from you. There it is. The person you talk to gotta be a man, and he gotta not want no pussy from you. And you know this for a fact. He been married. He a Baptist preacher, or something like that. You know what I mean? Or your cousin, something like that. Like, hey, who you know who this guy is? Tell me what you think about this dude. You know what I mean? So what you do is you because another man can tell you about another man. You know what I mean? Shit, about his character, about who he is, about what he's gonna do. Definitely if he's seen him around or something like that. So ask questions, and you should have that go-to brother, go-to cousin. Dad should be a good. Sometimes dads ain't good either though, because a dad will try to tell you just to not date. You know what I mean? I don't like no guys. Just stay away from all the guys. No, I need some bread kids. Okay, so and I don't want them when I'm too old for them not to benefit from what I know. You know what I mean? So I need to go ahead and get out there. And I also tell my daughters, I said, don't go on a date with a guy who you're not sexually attracted to. Okay, so because he wants some pussy. Tell you that right now, he gonna want some pussy. And if you like him, and that's what he taking you out on a date for. So if you don't want to, and I feel like that's a body also. You know what I mean? My bodies go from how many bad dates you had too. You know what I mean? So what shapes your thinking of men? Now, you don't gotta go on a date to get to know somebody. So with all the ways to communicate, I can text you, I can call you, I can FaceTime you. We ain't never gotta actually meet up. You know what I mean? Until you figure out if you like this person or not, then you don't need to go on a date to him. You know what I mean? And definitely don't speak to him. And when you see him, you're like, I'll tap that. You know what I mean? So even if you don't fuck like that, like, I can see myself having sex with him. Or he turns me on. That's an attractive man right there. So if he's attractive and y'all talking long enough, you're getting information about him, you get to know something about him. Then that's when you go out on a date and see how he is outside of the phone, outside of the FaceTime and the text messages. You know what I mean? You can see through the text message how consistent he is with contact, or if he even engaging in contact. So let's say he only texts you 2-3 times a day, but he's sharing a piece of his life with you when he share like, check out this new concrete I'm laying down here over here. So blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Shit. All right, so I'll talk to you later. See you. Good night. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know, there's a lot you can learn without meeting them. You know, to what they social media, what they talk about online. Okay, if you get with a guy and then you see, if you let's say DJ Kevin Samuels. I know you know somebody who don't like that guy, but the guy you like, shit, he's cool and stuff, but he loves some Kevin Samuels. It might not work now because you hate Kevin Samuels. I mean, you hate this guy, so let's go Trump. You know what I mean? So it's people who political views matter. You know what I mean? So if you like Trump, I don't like you no more. You know what I mean? Shit. So which is crazy right there. I don't think you should have sex until man. He should wait if he loves you. You tripping, but the only way he's supposed to wait is if, again, this is what you did for your last guy you was with, or you a virgin. Okay, because like again, if I'm supposed to be the guy that marries you, I'm supposed to get everything, but you gave somebody who didn't marry you some pussy early. You know what I mean? That's not a good deal right there. That would be a deal breaker if you like Trump flat out. See, there you go. You know what I mean? So that's why you FaceTime and you check out social media posts. He might be saying some crazy ass shit, but he real nice to you. You know what I mean? So, but he say some crazy ass shit. Just take your time. You don't gotta. As long as a guy ain't hanging out with you personally, like you don't owe him anything. You know what I mean? So if you get with a guy that you don't find attractive and you don't really like, but you just hanging out with him, you wasting his time. You owe him something for real. He think you owe. I feel like this. You owe him something. You might owe him some pussy. You know what I mean? So you really wasted his time. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Shit. You didn't have to waste his time. You know, so if you don't like me and you out hanging out with me, I mean, you know this ain't going nowhere. This a waste of you wasting my life. So give me some pussy at least. You know what I mean? Shit. I say that. So yeah, that's you said I'm weak right here. I'm just saying, sure. Well, what was that? What was I talking about? I went off into a tangent. What were we just talking about? Y'all know? I go everywhere. My bad. More questions. Heather. Mm-hmm. Some men feel women have too many options on dating apps, rejected thousands of guys. Does this make men give up on relationships, or are they misreading women's intentions?
Say what?
So on dating apps, a girl gonna get a match, okay, shit, and I mean, shit. If you don't like your matches,
no, I'm saying you ain't lying.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Shit, so, a girl gonna get a match. It don't matter. It don't matter how. I see guys just. I mean, sure. They just want to get with somebody, you know. And do you think, like, and I ain't never been on a dating app, but I don't know. But what about the men having too many options on dating apps? That goes both ways. Men don't got too many dates. See, these are men you like. Okay, if you like them, most women like them, and these are the guys who have the most options. So it's guys on there. You swipe. I don't know. Was it swipe right? I don't know. you swipe yes more than you swipe no way more than you swipe yes. Okay, and I'm yes I do, but no, that's impossible when most guys who can get pussy ain't on dating apps, number one. And then it's the guys who only about pussy that can get pussy on dating apps. But majority of men that's on dating apps are guys that can't get pussy. So these aren't the guys you even want. Okay, these ain't the guys these are the guys sitting in the basement playing video games. Shit. And they on dating apps because they don't go outside. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. There you go. Them the guys that's on dating apps, the majority. I should have had some stats on dating apps. That'd been great. But I don't think it ain't that I don't think. It's a height requirement on a lot of dating. So when women are choosing, and it's on the guy side, but the guy don't care about how tall a girl is. You know what I mean? But the most click on height is 6 foot and up. That's the minimum height, 6 foot. When only 14% of men is 6 foot and tall. You know what I mean? Shit. So 80% of women want a section of 14% of men. These ain't even like handsome guys possible or straight men. Okay, let's just chop it down to 7%. Women want 7% of men that are 6 foot and taller. You know what I mean? So y'all can choose like that. You know what I mean? A man ain't that big. Look, I was interested in this guy, right? But I was sending him the church links. He ain't never had that happen before. He told me he was used to women sending naked pictures. Look, DJ. Okay, so DJ send me church links every Sunday. I don't mind them. I watch them, you know what I mean? And I only watch them because I know DJ want me to watch them. Okay, so it ain't getting through to me like you think, but it's a good watch. I'm like, okay, all right. I like watching interesting stuff. All right, so I believe in me. Okay, I can't believe in the church. I'll donate this Sunday though. Don't worry. But hold on. I'm gonna answer that. Yeah, but some men have little man syndrome. They big man for some reason. Oh, listen. So the first question you said that you were sending them church links. Don't send me church links. Okay, shoot. Don't send the man you like church links. He either into the church or not, and you sending the church links ain't really gonna do nothing. You should definitely send
what you're gonna do to
him. Yeah, I think more men appreciate a sexy message more than a church link. Okay. I'm planting a seed with you. God will grow. I don't want the seed. Okay, shit. As a man, you already got your beliefs. A lot of men don't change unless they have to. You know what I mean? So I believe in God. And as far as I'm going to do good things. So if it is a heaven, I did good things. I didn't do bad things. You know what I mean? So that's where now go to church, read the Bibles, sing songs, do fundraisers. That ain't what I want to do. You know what I mean? I actually know a couple preachers and I don't trust them. I done scared him off. Yeah. But I want to see where his mind was, and it was on sex. I mean, it's supposed to be on sex, though. You know what I mean? He don't know you yet. You know what I'm saying? The sex just locks in the emotions. You know what I mean? So, if you planning on not having sex with him, if you told him, hey, I'm not having sex with you, you didn't have to send him a church link if that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship to be fucking. I'm just saying, like, you want to have sex. I don't want to not.
There you go.
Sex.
I mean, so you got to pick the guy. That's where that vetting comes from, though. But I guess if you want to send him in your, I would suggest not trying to teach a man anything. You know what I mean? You should maybe send him some godly clips. Maybe go those links you send me are too long for a guy that doesn't want to, like. So if I wouldn't watch it if I didn't want to watch it, right? And if it's over 5 minutes, I'm definitely not going to watch it, period. You know what I mean? So unless he want to watch things like that, you can't send him that. So send him like 30-second clips. You know what I mean? Introduce them real softly. You know what I mean? If you're going to send them stuff like that. Don't make me come sit on set and we talk about Jesus. Ain't no Jesus talking around here. We ain't talking about no Jesus right here. This is Prez world, okay? This square right here, this is my square. My bad, Jesus. I'm just see. I believe in him. I ain't gonna talk shit, and I will talk shit. But Jesus knows what my heart is. See, look, that's all I need. I am celibate, so I won't lay with just anyone. So I'll be saying if he weak-minded or his mind on sex, because he would be big man. Do you tell him you're celibate right off the bat? I mean, shoot, if a guy try to have sex with you and you say you're celibate, that's a different story. You know what I mean? But if you tell him you celibate, you know what I mean, and you big in the church, and then you just got to tell him that stuff early. That's how you don't waste your time. If you tell him that stuff early. See, you gotta tell, like, why? That's a shocker. As a man, I like to express. Okay, so typically, a man supposed to display husband qualities right off the bat. That's what ladies like. He a protector, he a provider, he a leader, he's a
runner, he's attractive.
You know, all that good stuff. Okay, the same thing a woman wants in a husband, she wants in her boyfriend. You know what I mean? So if he plan on doing all these things, if he thinks that he's doing all these things, what he want is some sex. You know what I mean? Shoot. So because he's not, which is, I feel like it's the bare minimum to give somebody, like that's the bare minimum. You know what I mean? Shoot, sex is exchange. You gonna have sex one day. Yeah. You know what I mean? So why not with somebody you've been talking to for a little bit, you know?
One side.
I send him the church links, and I get a message from some never bitch. Don't be sending my friend no YouTube videos. LOL. I was like, I'll check it out. Yeah. Somebody had his phone. See, like shit. It sounds like somebody who liked him, and she know. Oh, you trying to take the devil out of him. She want the devil in it. She want the rough side.
The devil's dick.
She want that devil dick. Yeah.
The devil's dick.
Yeah. What y'all like got anything coming up? No.
Join us at 7 a.m.
Hey. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, join us at 7 a.m. Interactive online fitness with Prez. 7 a.m. every morning, Monday through Saturday. Monday through Saturday, I'm on Facebook, and he out here throwing that thing around. Yeah, hey, he ain't ready to come over to the Lord, but he might have came over to you though. You know what I mean? Shit. I mean, you know what? I'm about to say, Okay, before we go, one more hot take. Okay, when you get with a guy, you gotta give him 8 to 12 months to get rid of his ladies. You know what I mean? And so let's say he got two or three lady friends he been messing with since he's been single. So he's been single for like 5 years. So you mess with somebody for a couple months, they run off, they probably got into a relationship or something, been messing with somebody else. Then you meet somebody else you like, you get with it, something like that, you know what I mean? And 8 to 12 months, yeah, that's funny. A year. Yeah, listen, I'm just saying. Because first, you know what I mean, he gotta commit to you. All right. So you can't expect somebody to say, hey, you know what? These other ladies or this other lady, however, whatever, who have been my friend, been nice to me, done great things for me, I'm going to have to cut them off and do it nicely because they're my friends. I still like them. You know what I mean? See, the same rules don't apply for ladies, though. No, it don't. A whole year? Look, it don't apply. Look, no, y'all, when y'all get with a guy, you cut off your other guy because y'all expect other things from y'all expect husband things from a man. Okay, that's why. You expect him to do all that stuff a husband's supposed to do. So you're supposed to be immediately on wife status. You know what I mean? So now that the entire year to commit is crazy. Man, he didn't know. That's not, let's see, commit. Y'all thinking commitment, two different things, huh? I'll give you a month tops, or I'll check out. Okay, you don't know that you don't know that they still weaning off digits. Okay, so it really is sex stops, but you know what I mean. It's the still talking to them. You know what I mean. You can't just do them dirty because then next you know you got a girl knocking on your door. Hey, you just can't ghost them. You know what I mean? Shit, it causes problems. Y'all don't understand these things. That's why it's a hot take. Yeah, parts of a husband things include is not cheating. Kings got concubines. Holly out with you. Of course you are. This is blowing my mind right now. You're welcome. Okay, but you know what? Y'all like listen, okay, one more time. All right. When you just cut a girl off, she might be upset. All right. And y'all might say, I don't give a fuck. Yes, you do. You gotta wing them off. That's what it is. That's what I'm saying. You gotta hey, you can't be mean to them because they wasn't mean to you. These aren't bad people. You know what I mean? So they might have been expecting something from you, and now you're going another direction. You know what I'm saying? So out of respect for them, you might have to wean them off a little bit. See? Don't start that again. You just said it's okay to expect for a guy to cheat on you the entire year. Nope. Look, I said the sex should stop. You know what I mean? Sometimes it doesn't. So who says so? And sometimes look, the sex should stop. Sometimes it doesn't stop immediately. Okay, shoot. You gonna have to you gonna wean them off. That's the perfect word. Wean them off. You gotta wean them off sometimes. Well, we learned from you how men really think. Give us the upper hand. Stop. Now listen. This ain't about how every man thinks. I'm saying for a lady, you should give him. He might do it in 3 months. I said 8 to 12. Like 8 should be the minimum. Can be your minimum. 12 should be the max. You know what I mean? So he might do it in a month. You know what I mean? He might do it in 2 months. You know, I'm saying as a woman, don't start getting mad at him because it's another girl lurking around sometimes that he ain't weaned off just yet. You know what I mean? Shoot. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, y'all gonna miss y'all good guy because he's a good guy, and there's other people who like him. So he's committed. He want to go your route, but again, he don't want to disrespect the women who, and again, he don't want to disrespect the women who wasn't disrespecting him. You know what I mean? So you gotta wean him off for a year, right? And you shouldn't want to no sex from her while you weaning people off. That ain't how it goes. Okay, there's double standards for everything. I'm just saying. But I said a woman. Look, so I said so y'all shouldn't be going through phones before a year. How about that? You know what I mean? So give him a year to get rid of these chicks. From a year from what I'm not saying it's gonna take him a year. I'm just saying give him the year. You lost it.
Yeah.
This is insanity right now. Okay, I wish
it
was another guy on, so he'll say, well, hey, he's not lying. Okay, too. All I'm saying is, if you was dealing with a guy that you really liked, and who knows why he fell in love with somebody else while he met you, and he just never called you again, you know what I mean, too, or never spoke to you again, or something like that. That'll make you feel bad. I mean, regardless, I don't care what y'all talking about. It's not because y'all really like the guy, and now he's not here. Okay, so that's bogus. Y'all say, man, he's bogus. He didn't even bogus. Didn't even talk to me. Didn't say nothing to me. Didn't let me off. Didn't have a conversation with me. You know what I mean? Shit.
You don't always owe somebody an explanation.
Yeah. I mean, shit, but who are you to say who they owe an explanation of? That's what I'm saying. You know, I mean, I'm telling you why you would owe this lady an explanation. If a woman is complacent and letting him wean women off, then he's gonna think he can continue weaning people off. That's messy. Mm-hmm. And now, how would you know he's weaning somebody off? You don't know none of this. I'm saying before you start getting possessive, you know what I mean? Give it a year. That's for y'all too. Y'all get to see before you start getting possessive. Give it a year to learn about this dude. Okay. Oh, okay. You did your year. Now he should be locked in. Okay. I'm not saying nothing is beneficial for y'all too. Okay. Go ahead over here in 2 months then. If that's the case. Do that. See how far you get. If I'm dealing with a guy I really like and I find out somehow that he's entertaining someone else for whatever reason, I will leave. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not bogus. I have the conversation. We're over. That's it. Okay. If that's how you think that's how it's supposed to go, I'm talking from experience of a man dating women, a man knowing ladies. You know what I mean? Not a woman and how she feels. I'm not a woman.
She woman hater.
There you go. Yeah. See, he got too many choices. I'm thinking he's gonna be with me or if he's good enough for you, he's good enough for a you. I really think Deidre have high expectations of a man. She's sending them sermons. You know what I mean? You got high expectations of a man. So it might be other women who like him. That don't mean you can't like him too though. That's crazy. Give him a nut and he don't choose you. He picks some basic bitch and leave you hanging. Now you mad because you done gave him a piece. No, you got you a piece too though. Okay? He didn't do nothing you didn't want.
An orgasm.
You wanted to give him some pussy. So why is he wrong? If you told him he didn't want no, so if you told him that you're not giving out no pussy till you married, he might leave. You didn't have to even give him no pussy if he even convinced you to give him some pussy. You know what I mean? But if you say, yeah, I'm fucking, and then you give him some pussy, it's because you wanted to give him some pussy. Y'all got more choices than us. No, you don't. Deidre, when you get off uncelibate, if you don't want to be celibate, and you walked out on South Grand right now and just had a sign that said, "Come get some pussy."
You don't even need it any day anymore.
Just stand there. Just stand on the side at a street light. Just stand there for an hour. They ain't like even gonna take
just
an hour.
go for a walk.
Just go for a walk. Yes. You're gonna get some dick.
If you got a nice ass tit,
there you go.
That's all they care about.
You're gonna get some dick. All right. I don't think it's high expectation to expect the guy you're with not to be talking to anyone else. It's not. I'm saying give it a year. How you know that you like this guy? How long did it take you to like him? 2 months, 3 months? Y'all saying what's the problem is right there. Oh, he changed up on me. You didn't know him. How he changed up on you? He was who he was. Talking about women got more choices. It really be y'all. Nah. You know exactly how. Holly right. I was saying, I ain't saying she ain't wrong. I'm saying give it a year. That's how do you know you like this guy? How long did it take you? You know what I mean? Shoot.
You gotta wait a year to have sex?
No, not a year to have sex.
No.
Give it a year to be possessive. Like, okay, this is my man now. All right, this is who I want to be with. You know, after a year, you're still dealing with a dude. You say, okay, well, you should go ahead and dive up in there. You know, but
get your Trey songs on.
You should just like maybe after a couple months that he changed a couple months in. Okay, you're not even committed in here just yet. You know what I mean? As in, you committed as in like chastity, like not having sex with nobody else or spending time with this person, but you ain't committed as in, I'm gonna give it a year before I say, yeah, this is who I'm about to try to be with. And too, once that happens, that's when you turn it up a little bit more. You know what I mean? So you can invest more. Might be, this when after a year, that's when you giving out when you will go sign a loan or something. You know what I mean? Shoot. Oh, I trust he gonna make good decisions with money. So I will invest in the things he wants. Instead of 5 months in, hey baby, can I get $5,000? You know what I mean? 5 months in. You know what I mean? Shoot. So you gotta know who you're getting with. So we're gonna talk and FaceTime for that year. No meeting up until you get rid of the side. No, that's up to you. If you like a dude, then you pursue the dude. It don't even matter if he got a girl or not. So you try. If he do got a girl, and you think if he got somebody he dealing with, you know what I mean? I ain't saying if he got a girlfriend, like in a relationship, but if he got somebody, he just ain't got nobody he committed to. You ain't gonna try to get this dude from her, or okay. She already in there. I'm gonna fall back. I mean, okay, don't get your king, queen. So far that year, and we don't hold on. So for that year, we don't know. We really like you. Are we supposed to keep another guy on standby and talk to him and keep him available? Okay, now. See, that's where we get into choppy tail. Hold on. Now, do you want to be fucking another guy at the same time you fucking another dude?
Do you want to be fucking another girl at the same time?
Yes, guys don't mind having sex with multiple women.
So yeah, girls don't either.
Oh, okay. So that's who you are. And guess what? If that ain't what he's about, you don't know if that's what he's doing. You don't. So all this gives him a year thing is for y'all. It's not for the man. It's for y'all. So before y'all go crazy, go in, committing, getting loans and shit like that, give it a year. So in this year, if you're still being a little hoe, then okay, be the hoe that you is. I'm just saying. You can't make him do what you want him to do. This is nice. It makes sense. No, if you want to be with this guy, you're determined if you want to be with him. Let's say again, like I said, most guys, if we are subject to who likes us. You know what I mean? So there's definitely some women out here that's using dudes, and the guy might have his guard up. So he might take a couple months to, okay, oh, this lady she cool. You know what I mean? So until then, why am I supposed to break off relationships with women that I tolerate? Because I'm tolerating you right now. You know what I mean? Too. So until then, give it a year. It all goes back to men getting what they want. It all goes back to men get their way, and men don't think women can get in where they fit in. It is good for the goose, is good for the gander. Okay, you are correct. If you're not asking a dude to do stuff like so if what up, Texas Cut? If you're not asking a dude, so if you don't expect the man to take up for you, then go ahead, you go dating all the guys you want. If you don't want a dude to put his life on the line for you when you're out in the club, you know what I mean? Shoot, you ain't do nothing, but it's a guy harassing you. You know what I mean? But this your guy, he supposed to bag him up off you. Don't ask him to do that stuff if you're gonna be with another dude. Because you can't have two dudes putting their life on. Why would I gotta put my life on the line for you if this dude over here doing it too? You know what I mean? So you don't expect me, I expect you to jump in front of a bullet for me. All right, so I expect you to give me some pussy. You know what I mean? That's about it. But you don't if you're not, you can go be the hoe you want to be.
Run the streets with your thugs.
If you don't want to, if you're not if you don't expect them to do boyfriend stuff, then you can go do what you want to do. You know what I mean? So that's what that is. Exactly. What's her name with the glasses? We don't have to even see them. Just sending hey, how are you text, keep someone available to go to when you find out this other guy cheating. You right. So that's why, so that's why y'all can't do the
girls can just go fuck. Like,
look, there you go.
I mean, I can.
It's real simple for y'all to get what. Okay, so it ain't no way to really explain it to you another way than I just explained it. No, I feel this goes both ways by your life. How do you know if you're going to act right? Why should I block anyone else when you don't know what you about to do? Because it's just different. So again, there's a lot of women. I like to use Drake. There's a lot of women who like Drake. They know he's having sex with other women, but they still want to chase Drake because a man brings a different type of value.
Drake is a horrible example.
At one point he wasn't. You know, just like Justin Bieber wasn't.
I've never been
just like Diddy was not a bad person to choose to go chase after at one point. Okay, so I'm just using
Flav, you know.
I'm using people who are popular and people like. So Chris Brown, regardless, ladies like him, all right? And you know that he's having sex with somebody else, but that don't mean women don't stop trying to go get him. Yeah. Now, Chris Brown ain't going after Megan Thee Stallion. Ain't nobody we know she's getting popped off by somebody. We're not chasing Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? Shoot. Chris Brown is, you know. A regular guy might want to top Megan Thee Stallion off. So basically, we would be protecting his coochie.
Who's coochie?
Again, do you want to have sex with multiple people? If you want to have sex with multiple people, do what you want to do. All right. So I'm saying most guys will like to have that type of life. You know what I mean? But they don't because they commit to a girl. So, but until we know that we committing to you, we might have to wean off our chicks that we are dealing with. You know what I mean? So it ain't hard for you so you can stop messing with a dude and pick it right back up, no problem. Okay, you ain't gotta wean nobody up. Hey, I ain't giving you no pussy. I'm talking to this dude. All right. I'm out there relationship. I'm gonna give you some pussy. Okay. You know, it don't work like that with a girl. You don't gotta wean nobody off. I ain't even trying to get back up in it, but I don't want you to be mad at me. It ain't gonna make a guy mad. If you're not his girl, but you gave him some pussy, thank you. Appreciate it. What am I mad about? You know what I mean? So you was fucking me, now you're not. You won't know who I text once a week. You claim you be possessive. That sounds ridiculous. No, look. So again, you think that a guy. Look, I know who a hoe, and I don't gotta know if you a hoe or not. You know what I mean? I don't gotta know how many people you been with to know you in the 50 rank. You know what I mean? It don't take it as an experienced man. So if you got a guy you text every once in a while, even though I don't know you actually doing that, you display things that let me know you do things like that. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Okay, so if you're a cheater, but I don't never see you cheat, but your phone's off at certain times, like it's off, or you don't reply back until late in the day. You know what I mean? Like your phone works just like my phone, but you didn't see my message all day. You know what I mean? Shit, you're not replying for a reason, or when you call somebody and they never answer, they're not answering for a reason. You know what I mean? So you do things that indicate that you a cheater. You know what I mean? So so even though I don't know who you texting once a week, I know you texting somebody. Wait, how he our boyfriend but got a mistress? What he might? What? So he my man, but weaning side pieces off that don't even sound right, family. You don't know about no side pieces though. You know what I mean? And they're not even side pieces. These are people who I was dealing with before you. Now I'm choosing you. See, y'all not thinking like a guy. You know what I mean? Y'all thinking like a girl. Like if I like you, then that's it. But y'all did that before and stopped liking a dude and just left him alone. Ghost him. You know what I mean? You ever ghost somebody, Minda? You ever ghost somebody? Okay. All right. Most guys ain't ghosting nobody. Drake is an extreme example that, yes, I go to the extreme so you understand. You know what I mean? That's the extreme example. Well, watch him. You're going to say something about how most guys ain't like those. Drake is an extreme example that never happened to us. We're talking about regular people, okay? Regular girls expect you're single and that nobody else, when we think, are moving towards in a relationship. So he got to make money like Drake to get Drake status. So if he thinks he's a king, you know what I mean? Like Drake thinks he's a king, you must not think he's a king, okay? So you expect Drake to do these things, but you don't expect another guy to do things. We're all men. You know what I mean? So they just Drake that want multiple women, you know what I mean? At one point in their life. Yes, it makes sense, just like it makes sense for us to feel the same way and you do the same things. You're a cheater. Okay. Guys, what a woman wants from a man is different from what a man wants from a woman. So what do you think a man wants from a woman the most?
Accountability. No, I'm kidding. Respect.
No, when you get in your inbox. Okay,
pussy.
There you go. Okay, that's what a man. So if you're giving up what the man values the most, you know what I mean. So like I think sex ain't what men values the most, or what women value the most. If a man got a little dick, she might ride with him. If a man has good sex, she still might ride with him. So sex ain't a deal breaker. You know what I mean? Being a woman beater might be a deal breaker. I know guys that girlfriends hit on them, but they don't get mad about it. You know what I mean? So it's not a deal breaker. Or stealing all your money, that's a deal breaker. Girls take money all the time. And don't, you know what I mean? Shit. Even if they stealing, they always want some money sometimes. You know what I mean? They got something they want to buy. So even giving money to women, tricks is out here. Dudes that just give money to girls for no reason. All right, so men ain't even valuing money. So if you're with a man and he values sex the most, then that's a deal breaker for the man. It's women out here, and I think most women, definitely if you're married, if your husband cheated on you, to not it sounds bad, you know what I mean, but you might need to work on the relationship instead of end it. You know what I mean? You're married. You know what I mean? Shit. That's the whole point of being married. You work through situations. What's the point of being married if it don't give me some leeway to work through some situations? You know what I mean? I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Hold on. Now I'm gonna know though. Give it a year. Just give it a year. You like them. Just don't be in this business outside of anything you want to know. You know what I mean? Shit. You can't be dictating who a person is, So if you're a cheater, you're gonna find out. No, it's gonna be another woman to pop up. You know what I mean? Too. You're gonna find out. It's definitely a year. If we're in a relationship, there should be nobody else. That shouldn't have to be explained. It's a standard expectation. I mean, shoot. But again, who grants the relationship? God. That's who grants the relationship. So if he grants the relationship, and so it's been before that, it's been a year. Like I said, he might not lock in until he weaned off his other chicks. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is coming around correctly. So, a guy grants the relationship. So if he grants the relationship, then when he says, "Hey, I'm ready to lock in," that means he ain't got no bitches. Okay, so, but a woman thinks right when you start talking to him, that's when you ain't supposed to have no bitches. You're supposed to give them all up. No, I said if you like them, give it a year. Tops 8. Give it 8 months at least. No, it should be a mutual agreement coming and giving up and give the side up not a year later. Like once you ask me to be your girl, like I would really love to see the woman I would put up with the food. Mm-hmm. When you ask to be the girl, I keep saying this ain't about the dude. This is about y'all, okay? So if he asks you to be his girl in 2 months, okay, that's cool. He might not have no bitches. Shit, he might got some bitches and now he's cheating. Okay, who knows? I say give it a year now. You know what I mean? Shit. She a fool for going along with it. She ain't a fool. So you been cheated on and you was a fool? Okay. If you believe that, then I agree with that last one. Yeah, you'll find out because you just said it was okay for a year. Oh my gosh. Lord, I hope it's not coming around correctly because this is crazy talk. Yeah, this just
we're all delirious.
This is above y'all. So this is that higher thinking that you must have in life. I feel. Excuse me. I ain't calling y'all. Y'all just crazy. It's all right. So basically, ladies, stay single and play the bottom line. Look, now is that an extreme? That's an extreme. Stay single. No. You meet a guy, you vet him properly. Okay. Number one, you don't get along with him or let him spend any money or take any dates with him unless you find him sexually attractive. Because guys take women out on dates and spend time with them so they have sex. Okay, that's one. All right. So until you're ready to have sex with a man, don't be alone with him. There's no reason for him for you to do nothing with him until you're ready to be alone with him. Because this is what a guy would do. He would try to get some. All right. So after that, when you give him some because you like him and you're an adult, and everybody don't wait till sex like Deidre do, wait till marriage to have sex like Deidre do. So now that you got a guy that you have a sex with, and if you like him, before you hold him to regular dating standards, you wait till he asks you to be your man, or you give it a year and then lock it in or leave. One or the other. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Give it a year. You said if you're together, give him a year. If that's after he's your boyfriend. No, I didn't say that. No, but we are not the same. It's, men and women aren't the same at all. Man, I didn't say if you look. I'm saying give this is the guy you want to be with. That's what I said. The guy you want to be with, you supposed to give him a year to wean off his heart. I was about to get up. As always, come get your body right. And presidential fitness is feeding on a point, so you always get a free hop. Yeah, just fuck me up. We always get a free aim, and you can always come to Pop-Up Party Pals if you need a character for your event. Your family get together, your birthday parties, hit us up on Facebook, and it is Wednesday. So next time you'll see me is tomorrow on Thursday for another episode of Morning Ninjas React. And then you'll see us back here on Monday at 8:30 for another episode of A Real Ninjas Podcast. And then you can catch us back here on Tuesday at 10 for another episode of Morning Ninjas. And if you go 7 days in a row, it brings you right back around. It brings you right back around. It sure did. Lay too deep. Brings you right back around to the day. So check us out next Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Don't be late o'clock for another episode of Girl Talk. All right. I like that. Good job, ladies. All right. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you all. Out.
Peace.
Every Wednesday at 8, and don't you be late. We gon' keep it simple. Here at Girl Talk. These beautiful queens talking anything and hosted by Prez. Girl Talk. So when the ladies sit with you, it's time to listen to what they have to say. Talking anything and hosted by Prez. Girl Talk. So when the ladies sit with you, it's time to listen to what they have to say. Girl Talk.